Welcome to Bits and Pieces. Today we're going to go on a tour through my garden. This is getting the time of year where I'm getting really excited about my garden. We're going to do a big planting, a planting this weekend. So today is March 14th. So as of today, I started tracking how much I'm harvesting. I did about a half a pound between some tiny carrots, some lettuce, and 3 asparagus. So this is rosemary and garlic. You can see the thicker leaves of the elephant garlic. And then I've got a variety of bunching onions. It's Egyptian walking onions, gumbo onions, and some purple bunching onions that we got from our indoor garden system. And then we have sage. And here my wife planted some paradise roses, and I planted a lavender there with it. The lavender you can tell is putting on a bloom, and the roses are starting to put on some leaves. This bed is lined with onions, and I'm getting tomatoes this weekend, which I'm hoping will go in here, and then possibly some okra on this end. Then we've got this. You can see I've got the larger dark green plant is Swiss chard. I've got some itty bitty tiny ones that I planted right after Thanksgiving that have done almost nothing. I got them from HEB, and they had almost no root on them. And of course lettuce. I seem to have filled in all my extra spaces with lettuce. And then more garlic. I'm hoping to have a couple of peppers to put in behind that garlic. More lettuce. This stuff is just doing gangbusters. Some of it's starting to bolt. That's the black-seeded Simpson, that pale green lettuce. I've got a few weeds I need to pull this weekend as well. And this little bit darker lettuce is the Butter Crunch, which is one of my favorites. I also still have a few radishes left here. I'm just going to let them go to seed. Have kale. I have some spinach. I got this at the same time I got the Swiss chard at HEB. I waited a few days to plant it after I got it, and it had better roots. And it is doing much better. I probably should have waited a few days before putting the Swiss chard in the ground as well. I'm very excited about that. Then I have my turnip greens that are a little bug-eaten. I'm going to pull all of those this weekend, and I'm going to take them to a friend who has chickens, so it will not go to waste. More kale and carrots. I really put them too close together, so I'm just getting like little pinky size to thumb size carrots, but they've actually tasted good. I will overwinter carrots again because in the past my carrots have all been bitter. But I'm working on pulling those out slowly. More lettuce. Here I've got onions and peas. I really should not have planted my peas this close to the onions. I will know better in the future. By the way, the little white specks you're seeing, that's diatomaceous earth. I have had a really bad ant problem. I feel like the entire neighborhood is one giant ant bed because I hear everyone's having issues. More garlic. Most of this is the soft neck garlic that I've been growing for a few years. I'll just save back a couple of bulbs and replant them each year. And then of course some of those really thick leaves are the elephant garlic. And here are strawberries. I probably need to bring these in tonight because we're expecting hail. But my eventual plan is to have it in the bed with the rest of my berries. Here, I'm lining it with some of the bunching onions, and these are blackberries. One of them is just starting to show some growth. Let's see if we can, yeah, you see that right there? Not much. The other one that came in the same 2-pack is thriving. Over here, we have zinnias, and if you can tell, those really thin green leaves that are just starting to come in, those are poppies. They're not an edible variety of poppy, but I think everything else I've planted is. Raspberry. I've never grown raspberries before. Well, I tried planting them once and it rained every day for a month. And as soon as it stopped raining, they just died. But the other one is not doing anything. I am not sure it is actually a live plant, but it was part of those 2 packs from Home Depot. And then here's my dahlias. Another 2-pack from Home Depot. One is doing well. Got nothing from the other. In this bed, I've planted some more peas along the back edge and radishes through the front edge. I doubt I will see much in the way of peas, but I'm planning on planting squash here. And the radishes are supposed to help with keeping the bugs away. And the other thing I've got going, this is my old garden bed that we're slowly tearing down, but I've got some pots with some potatoes in it. I did, I think, 10 seed potatoes all together between all of these pots. Half of them are showing some nice leafy growth. The other half are doing absolutely nothing. But as the leaves get bigger, I'm going to add more straw and soil to these to hopefully have at least a few potatoes. I've never grown potatoes before either. This is all new. Anyway, like I said, this weekend's going to be a planting day. I'm hoping to do a little bit of videoing while I am working on that. If you're enjoying these at all, please like and subscribe. Thank you for joining me. I am very excited to get started on my gardening for the spring.